Long ago, in the prosperous kingdom of Nyandira, there lived a just and honorable man named Olumo and his wife, Adisa. Olumo was known for his wisdom and fairness, and the people often sought his counsel in times of conflict. But his virtues made him a threat to the greedy and power-hungry nobles who sought to rule the land through deception. One fateful night, tragedy struck. Olumo was found dead in the marketplace, his lifeless body bearing marks of violence. The kingdom was thrown into turmoil, but instead of seeking the truth, the nobles turned their blame toward Adisa. They accused her of conspiring to kill her husband in a bid to seize his lands and influence. The trial was swift and unjust. Despite her pleas of innocence, Adisa was condemned to exile with her 3 young children: Ayo, the eldest son; Zuri, the strong-willed daughter; and Tunde, the youngest but most perceptive of the 3. Stripped of their home and dignity, they were sent to the barren outskirts of the kingdom, where survival was uncertain. But Adisa did not let the spell consume her. "My children," she said as they built a shelter from mud and straw, "they may have taken everything from us, but they cannot take the truth or the will to fight for what is right. We will survive, and one day, justice will prevail." Years passed, and the children grew strong under Adisa's guidance. Ayo became a skilled warrior, Zuri mastered the art of leadership, and Tunde developed an uncanny ability to read people's hearts. Together, they formed a bond unbreakable by adversity. One day, a drought ravaged Nyandira. The rivers dried up, crops withered, and the people grew desperate. The nobles, who had grown fat and lazy in their greed, offered no solutions. Whispers of rebellion began to stir among the common folk, who remembered Olumo's wisdom and longed for leaders who truly cared for the land. Hearing of the kingdom's plight, Adisa and her children returned in secret. They organized the villagers, teaching them how to find water sources, grow hardy crops, and defend themselves against the oppressive nobles. Slowly, the people's allegiance shifted toward the exiled family. One night, Tunde overheard 2 drunken nobles bragging about how they had conspired to kill Olumo and frame Adisa. Armed with this knowledge, the siblings devised a plan. At the annual harvest festival, where the entire kingdom gathered, Ayo led a group of villagers to confront the nobles, demanding justice for Olumo's murder. Zuri stepped forward and addressed the crowd, recounting the story of their exile and revealing the truth Tunde had uncovered. The villagers, now loyal to Adisa's family, rose as one to demand the guilty nobles be brought to justice. Faced with overwhelming evidence and the fury of the people, the corrupt nobles were overthrown. The villagers declared Ayo their new king, Zuri his chief advisor, and Tunde the keeper of the kingdom's laws. Adisa, though she refused a title, became the matriarch whose wisdom guided the land. Under their rule, Nyandira flourished once more, built on the values of justice, compassion, and unity. The accused widow had been vindicated, and her children's rise to power proved that truth and righteousness would always prevail, even in the face of great injustice. And so, Adisa's name was etched in the history of Nyandira as the mother of kings and the protector of truth, a legacy that would never be forgotten.